Hello everyone and welcome back. I am the James at the Games and welcome back to being a part of the missing members. And my word, sorry about that. I have no idea who that is. They called it like the exact same time yesterday too. I have no idea who that is. And I'm very confused. Sorry, I'm checking something to make sure like my stream isn't dropping. Okay, it doesn't look like it is, but the session is not reset on the timer in Twitch, so... Okay, now it did. But, alright. Well, yesterday we were trying to grind the Subterranean complex, and something popped up, and I didn't finish for... And I was busy talking with them for like 3 hours straight, so I didn't finish till like 8, and by that point I was relatively tired and I didn't want to continue streaming at that point. So I apologize for that. So, we're back to the 3rd sub-level. Wait, I thought we finished 3 and we were on 4. Yep, we had 3 whites die from that. Oh, right, this is this floor. Yay! Okay, that's good. And down goes this armored cannon and beetle larva. Those the only 2 enemies on this floor? I'm not entirely sure. And YouTube isn't wanting to show me anything right now. Okay, okay. Take the yellows. Thanks. Yellows are by... Why did I throw that there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This gives us 5 more whites. I'm pretty sure I started this up on, like, the single, like, least interesting floor of this dungeon. And I still see at least, like, 2 leaves, I want to say, in our group. Darn it, there's still 1 leaf. This floor is really calm compared to the last 2. Oh. We lost the leaf somewhere along the way. Derp. Omega flywheel. Super strong stabilizer. And this is foiled launcher. Delve deeper, yes sirree. Yeah. Where did I put my placards? Pardon me. Where did I put them? I think this is a rat. I left them in my work plant. Yep, this is a rest floor. And another white flower over here. You're growing right in the middle of a nectar thing. Just, wow. Okay, have them come over here, and let's try and flower all you all. Okay, that was easy. We have 42 whites! I don't remember hitting the plus sign. Oh, geez. Is this the one I think it is? Yes, this is the one with all of the bombs. I'm going to keep the Pikmin up there. And just run down here. And try and get as many of these bomb rocks to activate as I can. Your first time through, this floor is an absolute nightmare. Your second and third time through, your subsequent times through, not so much. It's pretty calm after your first time. Stupid volatile dweebles. Oh, wait. I forgot you could do that. I don't know how that'd be very helpful. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's terrifying. Thank goodness they were okay. Alright, alright. Everything's good now. Everything is good. Mystical disc. And ironically, the other day I had a bunch of people show up, and today I have no one. Adamantine girdle. Down we go. But the reason that we need to actually grind this dungeon in particular is because the fact that, as you saw before, there's 4 white flowers on an earlier floor, and on a later floor here, here's the exit up and the exit down. Okay. The area I'm thinking of, there's, I think, 9 sub-levels to this place then. Okay, I've gotten rid of a good majority of the threat that this floor poses by this point. Oh no. Oh. Got him. And down. And this is what? The indomitable CPU? Vacuum processor. And there's a 1. No, I haven't. I have not beaten the man at legs because this is my first time through this bloody dungeon. It's taken 3 days to do, mainly because of the Frontier Cave took surprisingly longer than expected. And yesterday I had a call that I had to take that happened like on the after I finished the second sub-level, basically. And besides that, who goes through here without collecting the treasures on their first time through? Not this guy. But welcome, Season. Welcome. Sub-level 7. Yeah, we fought the water wraith like 4 days ago. This is the last one of the main game bosses that we haven't beaten yet. This is legit the last main game dungeon that I haven't done. And then it's on to the 3 post-game dungeons. The post game is what is the Wistful Wild. What happens after you pay off the debt. So the 3 post-game bosses are the Titan, and spoilers for over a 15-year-old game, are the Titan Dweevil, I can't remember the bloody name of it. The only arthropod in the game, and the Raging Longlegs. Those are the 3 post-game bosses. What? How? Why? When the blah blah blah? Okay, I am not questioning it. I am taking you to the ship so that way you don't respawn on me. These are Gatling Groinks. I actually forget, was there actually a Gatling Groink in the first game? I don't remember. But basically, they are insanely aggressive and they can kill your entire army single-handedly if you so let them do so. But you didn't realize what post-game meant? Or you didn't know that there was anything after you paid off the debt in this game? Season? The main story is the debt. It's sort of like, and I know that you will have no idea what the game is I'm talking about. There's a similar game that has a similar style. Well, not style, but like how the story's set up, called The 10th Line, which is one of my favorite games. And when you beat the story on the highest difficulty, you're allowed to traverse everywhere you want freely. And there's 3 super bosses and 1 bonus area you can then access after you've beaten the main story. And it is brutal, because if I've never beaten any of them. No, no, it is not a part 2. There any other of the stupid Dirigibugs? Or is it just the 1 single groink? It looks like the 1 single groink is all that's left. Okay. Yes! Yes! Bull bears are actually like the easiest tough enemy in my opinion. A lot of the tough enemies the ball bears are honestly the easiest of the tough enemies in the game that are non-boss enemies. And that's just because you can stun lock ball bears really, really easily. You cannot stun lock Gatling Groinks that easily, though. Because of Gatling Groinks always face towards you. And it's just like, ugh. Uh-oh. I was not expecting that to show up. Again! Again! Alright. In my opinion, the Titan Dweeble is by far the hardest boss. Because of the Titan Dweeble is basically a real-time strategy game endurance match. And I don't like endurance matches. Endurance matches are painful for me. Why would you bring a team of 100 yellows to the Titan Dweeble? That is absolute torture. Thirst activator. In fact, I basically learned after, like, my second playthrough, bring a team of purples with you to the Titan Dweeble because it makes it so much easier to pull the... Oh, I agree to that, but if you go ahead and don't have purples with you to fight the Titan Dweeble, it takes so long to get the mines off. Yeah. Down to the 8th floor. Yep, there's 9 floors here. That'd be painful. Okay, reds. Oh, dang nabbit. I just want the reds and the yellows. Two, 5, and 5 more. Blue only. What do you mean Olimar's a bad drat? Oh. From Crash Landing in the first game? I would say that that's an okay thing to say. What? I don't Oh! Is that from the intro sequence to this game? I don't think Olimar's technically driving this ship. I think the ship is driving the ship, so to speak. Let's pretend we didn't see that. Let's pretend we didn't see that, everyone. I just accidentally threw a purple right off the edge of this. I'm like, why? Brain. This is the man at legs. The robot spider you were talking about. Also, if you type in the chat !Discord, it'll give you a link to my Discord server. And everyone who joins is welcome, and I kind of need people to start joining the actual daggum Discord server. It'd be really helpful. Thankfully, this is the man at legs that I actually enjoy fighting. It's the other man at legs which I'm like, oh no. Since the other one, which I call the man at legs on the water, is kind of a pain in the arse. Okay. In time. Ultra spicy? And so long as you have basically a decoy group, the man at legs will always fire at them instead of you. It is amazing how dumb this boss can be. Ultra spicy spray again. Wait for it to stop moving. And move as far away as I can. And then it starts shooting at the other group. And wait for it to go back in. And that is the man at legs with 0 deaths! Bada bing, bada boom, bring on the vava vroom! That mechanized monstrosity is no longer functional. An insect animal forming a symbiotic relationship. Life forms here are beyond odd. Initiating area scan, glass sphere detected. Well, I threw him off the edge on the previous floor on complete accident. And like the only other deaths I've had in this entire dungeon were due to the daggum volatile dweevils. $100 name. Stellar Orb. If I combine this glass sphere with the synthetic sun I have been secretly developing, processing complete. I have manufactured a solar system. The art... Nope. Sorry. phone was ringing. The artificial sunlight it emanates will brighten underground areas. And this is now a whole lot brighter. I'm going to put on stairs for a moment, so that way I think are not. That's better. Alright. And now, time to run this dungeon another like 4 times! Yeah. Cave complete! Another example of what I define as post-game is, for example, if you play Final Fantasy V Advance, when you beat X-Death and the bonus dungeon unlocks, the bonus dungeon is post-game content. Okay. So then, deposit all the reds. Deposit the 5 yellows. Deposit all the whites. Deposit all the purples. Take out, I believe it's 38. I believe it's 38 blues. Now time to head all the way out back to the Subterranean complex. Why? To grind more purples! Hopefully I'm also not too terribly loud. I have a very powerful diaphragm, so I tend to come off as really loud. My numbers are so insanely low because I've played this game so many times. At least I have the enthusiasm for it, you know? Head back down in. Excuse me. Hello, Trevor Many. I'm doing quite well. Thank you for coming and thank you for liking the stream. And also, Season, if you're wondering who I'm talking about, I stream on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So, I am mentioning someone that replied on Facebook, and you're on Twitch. Now, zoom out, thank you. Since all we need to do right now, head straight to the exit. But I'm doing quite well, Trevor. Thank you for asking. Excuse me. I wouldn't actually know. I like most of the levels in Pikmin 2. So, it's hard to pick a favorite for such a thing. And I need more water. Need more water! But I can definitely say it's probably not the submerged castle. Mainly because of the water wraith is absolutely terrifying. It is probably not the Citadel of Spiders, since the Citadel of Spiders is very samey. So there's not much to it. Whites! Not that away, but that away. And jump scare! The Bosphorus Cave, I have a love-hate relationship because of one floor in it, which is the man-at legs on the water, which I absolutely despise every time I have to do it. I despise the man-at rest on the water, and I dread it every time I have to fight it. Every single time. And I've played this game probably 20, 25, 30 times at the least. So, yeah. I now got 20 whites, 18 blues. Here's the thing, I love a good boss rush, but a boss rush in this type of game really makes me sweat. And sweat like the dickens. I don't particularly like doing that. So now just run on through. And head down. Sub-level 6. Weird seeing all these places so bright and lit up. What were they attacking? Oh, thank goodness it's this direction. Head this direction quickly. Oh, this area actually spawned this time. That's interesting. They grabbed that piece of geometry from the code. That's not very common for this dungeon to do. And back to the 8th floor, and X, and slurp. Yellow, and there should be purple all the way down here. Wait, were there only 2 of the big candy pop buds? It looks like it. I have 1 blue left over. Oops. Come over here and grab this splat. Yay, that got like 30 Pikmin right off the bat. I think that's all of them. Oh! First spray on this dungeon, 21! Alright, check these eggs. Now check this egg. Oh my goodness. "23 Ultra Bitter Spray." Not what I was expecting, but hey. We'll deal. We will live with that. And now go out the geyser. The only reason we're coming back here again is to get whites and purples. That is literally it. So yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry for it not being super duper exciting. Okay, I think 93 whites is more than enough. No. Put the yellows back in. Yeah. And after this, we'll be taking out 17 each time. We need to do it at least 3 more times. At least 3. Hopefully I can get there enough times to actually do this properly. Before the end of the day. Because of the time is more a limit than anything, since you should be able to see the time meter at the top of the screen relatively easily right now. Go into the Subterranean complex. Go down the pit. Yes, I realize that it's not very exciting going down the same dungeon over and over again. But, for example, if you go down the, Emergence Cave, I believe the purple flowers stop spawning eventually. Is an example, and in the Hole of Hero, in the, not Hole of Heroes, Hole of Beasts, I believe only like 1 or 2 of the purple flowers spawn, and they're not guaranteed to spawn, if that makes sense. If you've already run it in one day, the purple flowers will not respawn. Similar to the White Flower Garden. If you run the White Flower Garden at this point, the white flowers will not spawn right now. Is a couple of examples. Back down here. Oh my goodness, another ultra bitter spray! Another ultra bitter spray? It's as if the game desires me to do this. Oh, nope. Doggone it. 24. It's easier to... 26 ultra bitter sprays! And there's one more egg over here. So, what's our luck? Alright. Not a spray. Why is this game giving me so many ultra bitter sprays? Why? Not like I'm complaining, but still. I need some more spicy sprays, in all honesty. Why am I trying to bring them all with me? Is it still over here? Yes, it is. Okay. Quick little run through here. But the reason that the Subterranean complex is so good for this in particular is that you're guaranteed 3 purple flowers on sub-level 8, no matter what. Meanwhile, for example, in the submerged castle, I believe you only get 2 purple flowers. And that's in the dungeon with the water wraith. Time for the Subterranean Complex, sub-level 7. And just destroy this egg. Really? $28 ultra bitter sprays. And a rare appearance of a Gatling Groink coming too close for comfort. Thankfully, that should be like the last enemy, the only enemy that'd actually come try and attack us on this floor. So we can just go loot-doo-doo-doo-doo, It is sort of interesting going through like sub-levels like this and realizing like how empty they feel without the treasures in them. What am I doing? X. Sub-level 8. Blue, red. And since we've already done all the other dungeons, we have all of the bonuses to allow us to just like auto pick plants, pick Pikmin with the whistle. Holy cow, what is with how many Seer Ultra Bitter Sprays this place has given me? 1 in 9! And boop. Nectar, nectar. Any other eggs? Does not look like it. So, blast off! All right. Since now, we definitely don't need any more whites. Time to take 17 blue Pikmin out of the onion. Yep, have another 2 times left of doing this. Thankfully, it's going relatively quick. At least, hopefully it feels that way. Yeah! I love that noise. So adorable. I also love it how poison doesn't seem to affect Olimar, Louie, and the President. Like, at all. Oh, jeez. Oh, look, an egg. Nectar down. Looks like I have a fairly healthy bit rate. Over 2,000 kilobytes a second, that's pretty good. There's the white flower. I don't want you with me right now. And jump scare! Delve deeper. I don't know. A lot of people think he is because of Pikmin 3, but I've never played Pikmin 3. Because if I don't have anything to play Pikmin 3 with. "17 ultra spicy sprays!" Excuse me. Since Pikmin 3 was released for the Wii U, I do not own a Wii U. So... Alright, that's all the eggs. So that means down we go again. He did all the way down and around and over. Likewise, if you join the Discord, it also gives you a chance to vote on what the next upcoming series will be once enough people join the Discord and are actually active in it. I'm like, leave suggestions. I'm like, trying my best. No, that's a geyser, not the way down. This is the way down. Seventh floor. is it? Where's the daggone thing that is at one of the many banes of my existence? Oh, there it is. Waiting for it to show up. Oh, there's the exit. So long as you aren't grinding both whites and purples, this dungeon's actually fairly easy. And it's actually kind of funny because if you end up like having both Pikmin loss and Pikmin gain at the same time. Yellow. Blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yellow, blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Likewise, I find it interesting when you're in dungeons, if you even in floors like this, the Pikmin will somehow still gain nutrients from the ground, from still being in the ground. And I'm like, you're in metal, how are you gaining nutrients from it? I don't care about the actual Midnights being here. I care about what's in the eggs. Another nectar. No, dang it, 30. And that's all of the eggs on this floor. Time to head out. This is so silly. All right, one more trip. And you also should know very well why I'm doing one more trip based off of how many purples I currently have. Because if in the Wishful Wild, there's an item right next to the entrance which takes 1,000 Pikmin to carry. Which means it takes 100 purple Pikmin. Actually, now that I think about it, does the Ultra Bitter Spray even work on the Titan Weevil? I don't think I've ever tried. Like, legit, I don't think I have tried a single time to use the Ultra Bitter Spray on the Titan Weevil. There it is. I'm off. Down the hole. Uh-oh, there's a lot of stuff right near the entrance that's rather nasty. 2 nectar. 1 nectar. Down again. Yeah. Subterranean complex at level 3. White flower, which means this is the jump scare over here. Yep. And this is the exit. Time to break some eggs. "19 ultra spicy sprays." Why did I do that? And head down. Yep, chose the right direction on total instinct again. It over here? Yes, it is. Fastest I think we've ever found this exit before. Oh, sorry, my stomach's hurting. I need this. Alright, all of them are flowers. I'm like, also, another way you typically know what is considered post-game is if basically the end credits scroll on screen have scrolled on screen and it's not like a post intro credits. That sort of thing. Oh, I shouldn't be here. Oh well. The exit's right behind us. Why did you change your name from Season to Season 2? What? Oh, it's simple. We can end the day and we can actually continue on getting additional stuff done. It's not that complicated. It was mainly now. That's a 3-digit number, baby! Which means we can officially get every treasure in the game. Which means, time to go to sunset, baby. Yes, end this day. Bam, 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 bam. 3,063 Pokos in a single day. Red's down by 13, yellow's down by 8, blue's down by like, what is that, 67? 57. 67. 67. White's up by 56 and purple's up by 76. And my total is up to 501. 13 lost, total of 102. Same for 3 digits of death. Lamar, you've worked so hard. Your special bonus arrived today. This is the first, right? I bought the kids a few things they've been wanting. They were so happy. So was I. As of now, well, first up, I want to see how many sets we've actually completed. We had one set complete before. You've collected the Frigid series Chase Away Winter Doldrums with this festive set. You've collected the Hyper Technology series Everyone Loves a New Gadget. You've collected the Industrial set Heavy Duty Tool Spray Take No Prisoners world. You've collected the Explorer's Friends series. Everyone has friends except for spaceships. So we've completed what now, 5 sets? We still have so many treasures left. But interestingly enough, the 3 sets we do have now, that we got finished now, are like one right after another. But I will be dealing a lot more with that at a different point, probably when I've completed the game, and I'll do an episode just like totally for just going through the entries in the treasure log, because I don't think they get enough love. I don't. Land in the Wistful Wild. And take out 100 purples. Yes, our first day in the Wistful Wild will not do much of anything important. But if you know anything about Pikmin, this area should be very familiar. This is legit where you fought the final boss in the previous game. And I just now noticed this is a gigantic yield sign. But similarly, there's this item like right out of the gates. I thought I heard like a beetle. Yeah, I'm like, it's not super duper obvious, but yeah, this area is the final trial combined with the landing site of all things. And ultra spicy. And that should go ahead and keep them busy for quite a while. Since, yeah, this entire starting area is the final trial. Okay. I should probably have it shoot this direction. We will get the Rob head eventually, but not right now. There are more important things. But likewise, this point right here, this area over here, this is actually the landing site. This is the area where the 3 pearly clamps were originally. And how close are they? They're around halfway there. Pretty good, pretty good. Can I get the hermit crawmat out of its burrow? Yes, I can. Now wait for it to come up. Hit sprint forward. And that's the hermit crawmat down. Actually, the Valley of Repose, I can't really tell. So I don't technically think it is. If it's any area, it'd be the Force Naval. Or Force Naval, however you want to pronounce it. But I can't see the resemblance. Also, since the Forest Naval was my least liked area from the first game. So yeah. Doomsday apparatus. And put all but like 15 in. Now take all the blues out. Wow, lots of leaves in here. Surprising. No! Because of that thing's an absolute menace, and I do not want to have to deal with that ever. Like, the Smoky Prog is one of those few things where it's like, I am not even going to attempt this. It is that ridiculous. In fact, if I remember right, in the Pikmin 1 playthrough I did, I couldn't even fight the Smoky Prog because if I beat the game too fast. I was that terrified of it. Thank you. I'm like, There's still one leaf in there. I see you. I'm surprised Pikmin that end up, like, in water do not immediately become not on fire when they're in water. I mean, literally, it makes no sense. Why are you still on fire? Blue slime thing. Oh, you mean the Gulix? The Gulix is easy in Pikmin 1. That is not really a... That's, I think that's classified as a mini-boss. Since all you really need is a bunch of, excuse me, all you need for the Gulix is to just throw blue Pikmin behind it. That's it. Where are the other 3 blues? You have to fight the armored cannon beetle in 1, you goober. One of the items that's required to leave the planet is in one of the armored cannon beetles. I'm like, you have to fight it. Where in the world? Oh, there they are. I'm like, I see that I don't have 2 blues somewhere. Where are they? Oh, I didn't hear this wall come down. Likewise, this is actually the landing site for the final trial from the first game. Huh? What are you talking about? You don't have to fight the final boss. You mean Emperor Ballblack's in the first game? I've already said I've played through it on this channel. I think that kind of necessitates that I've beaten the game. I got the good ending. I'm like, I think that kind of necessitates getting the piggy bank. Okay, put the blues in, get yellows out. Oh, I don't even have 100 yellow. Okay, this should go ahead and boost the yellow's numbers up a bit. Place the 15 purples back. Really? That only brought it up to 95? It's required for the good ending season. Well, the best ending. I call the best ending the good ending because of the ending to get. Actually, no. You have to beat the armored cannon beetle because of the one you have to beat drops the bow spirit. And the bow spirit is required to get off the planet. I can't believe I'm just having a procession of yellows go to the yellow onion right now. Oh. Let's see how fast they can get this wall down. If they can before the timer runs up. They kind of did. Didn't they remake Pikmin 2 on the Wii? Which counts? Or are you thinking of something a little bit more, like, in-depth? Go to sunset. Yes. I have no idea in that case then. Because, and yes, the only thing we got was the Doomsday Apparatus. No deaths! Oh yeah, my allowance doubled. And it's all thanks to my papa. After all, he's a great captain. But when in the world will he be able to come home, huh? Now time to just land right back down again. Okay. This time, though, we're gonna take out 100. Actually, no, we're probably gonna take out like 85 whites. And 15 purples. Since we got rid of the electric gate, oh my goodness, do not suggest anything like that. I love my purples. Don't take them away from me. I'm like, purples are already slow. Do not make them slower. Besides that, that'd kind of make the game impossible. So, not exactly super duper fair. Oh man, they're getting through this one fast. Oh, stupid withering blowhog on the overworld. Oh hey, a chestnut was in it. Go inside. $17 ultra spicy sprays. Season 2, please. No, that would not be enjoyable. I'm like, if you're going to make a joke, at least make it an enjoyable joke. That'd just be, like, cruel. Especially with, like, the Titan Dweevil has such insane health. I'm like, I'd be fine with common enemies having more health, since a lot of common enemies have pitiful health. But a lot of the bosses are just damage sponges, especially the later ones. So yeah, perhaps you will find Louie in here, and yet my CPU is on edge. Ludicrous dangers await. Beasts lurk at the bottom of the deepest, darkest, most foul, sinister, horribly vile pit. Do you still wish to enter? Of course you do. Courage is our true treasure. And one more stage. Have you all take that back? Okay, and now have you come over here. And this is the landing site from the first game, if you didn't realize. This area over here was where the main engine was originally. And voila! That also doesn't sound very fun either. That sounds too easy. Anti-hiccup fungus. And this is Seed of Greed. I know you're joking around, but still, it isn't like that sort of thing would seem fun to me. I'm like, would I like things like a little bit more difficult in Pikmin 2 at times? Yes. Do I want it as hard as what you say? No. Do I want it as easy as what you say? Of course not. That'd be an absolute just stupidly easy. Just like stupidly easy. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't notice this path that was right over here. Oh, it's because you have to get rid of one of the two poison spewers in order to get back to the ship from there. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Armored nut. What? here's the problem, though. In Pikmin 2, you need whites to complete the game. So, it kind of makes no sense to limit people on not being able to use whites. It doesn't. Because if legitimately not being able to use whites means that you were kind of unable to beat the game. Because of, unless like that mode would get rid of every poison obstacle, it'd be impossible to beat the game. Legitimately impossible. But that one is probably the best suggestion you've had so far. Alright, I need to deposit Pikmin. Take out 5 purples. Money reds. Money yellows. Money blues. And now time to figure out which of the 3 dungeons we're gonna start with. Those only give nectar. Wait, from all appearances, this is a particularly frightening crevice. The data is horrifying. Courage is one thing, but recklessness is something else. Perhaps we should turn back. Well, if you still wish to enter, keep your daring in check and just focus on surviving. And you make the area around it look at the plate. Huh? The first half of that is good. The second half of that, you may need to reword because the wording is really hard to understand. No, this is the 3rd dungeon. Well, this is the dungeon I do second. Oh, that'd be pretty enjoyable. So long as you don't have, like, the man at legs on the water. Because if the man at legs on the water is a painful fight, in my opinion. So, yeah, don't want to have to deal with that ever again. But like the standard man-at-legs fight, I'd be perfectly fine having in there something like that. And yes, I'm heading back to the ship because the fact that this will be the very last item. In this zone. Conifer Spire. And actually, I think I'm going to end this day here. Because, well, first let us do the age-old tradition of opening these up. Open this up. That'd be pretty clever, except I think you would have to add a lot of geometry to areas in order to do things like that, because there's not enough natural geometry in most levels for you to do something like that. You'd also have to make sure that you can actually throw them to the platforms. Because there's a lot of geometry that purples can't exactly get up. For Pikmin 2, that wouldn't be that bad, so long as you had white Pikmin available. That's the thing, because without white Pikmin, that'd be a nightmare, because the Smoky Prog would just be a walking death machine. And I don't like that. With white Pikmin, you can actually beat the daggone Smoky Prog. Excuse me. one would be weird because of the fact if you the main reason the water wraith is actually a menace is due to the fact that you can't take purples into the dungeon with you. And the actual interesting thing about that is that people have hacked the game to allow you to take any Pikmin into water. And if you try to, the submerged castle has a text saying, only blue Pikmin can enter this dungeon. If the water wraith followed you everywhere, you could legit just have a group of purples follow you all the time and just wail on it whenever possible. Spam. And hey, all 5 above ground. Did that complete everything in the treasures? No, it did not. And time for partial madness. Why? Because of it is day 16, and we are going to do all 3 dungeons in one day. But I'm going to only stream for the next hour. Afterwards, I will be finishing this stream. No matter where I'm at. Are you saying? Yeah, I know evil modes are possible of killing every Pikmin by the end of the day. Since I've seen people do those runs. And it's extremely painful for me to watch such things. I think it'd be better, instead of doing basically one-shot mode, it'd be basically an Iron Man mode, which is that you're given a limited quantity of Pikmin for the entire game, and food does not give you more Pikmin when given to the onion. That'd be an interesting concept for a Pikmin game. And you could have, like, different levels of Iron Man difficulty. And the higher the Iron Man difficulty, the less Pikmin you're given for the playthrough. The entire playthrough. And I wanted to do that. Or do you feel like that might be a little bit too cruel? I am detecting the howls of countless creatures in the hole ahead. It is nearly deafening. Sound analysis indicates a wide variety of creatures nesting here. It is a melting pot of life. I've never heard of Pikmin. Sorry. Mr. President, please be extremely careful. Olimar, your job is to protect him at all costs. So you think that the, like, Iron Man mode for such a thing would be a good idea? Or would not? I can't tell based on your answer. It's mainly because if you said it's not, I think it's a good idea. Oh, thank good. Interestingly enough, I have, as of yet, not had a single white Pikmin bean. No. I'm playing this on the actual console, you goober. Just nectar. That was surprising. All right. Didn't know that. Don't know how to do that. That is way outside my skill set. Corpulent nut. Why, yes I am, thank you. Oh, look, there's another egg over here. All right. Head down. Excuse me. And time for more madness. What am I grabbing? Grabbing a white of all things. Boom. Okay, gotten rid of that danger. Come down. Whack you out of the sky. Revenge of the cannon beetle larva. Yay! Okay, okay, okay. This is going quite well. Boom, and down goes the Dirigi bug again. Personally, I find Gatling Groinks more annoying than Cannon Beetle Larva. Gatling Groinks are just very, very nerve-wracking, and I just realized thank you for finally following season 2. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oy, 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 that was annoying. But yay, finally that guy's down. So that way we can head through here. I think I chose, like, the most convoluted way to do this floor. And bomb rock. No! Hey, Gummit, what is with everything exploding? Everything being virtually nothing. Oh, hey, a buried treasure. We haven't seen this in a while. This is the shortest one, the Hole of Heroes. Name, Essence of True Love. Time for sub-level 3. I only remember the Titan Dweevil is the boss of the Dream Den. I normally remember which one the boss is when I get to the actual boss floor. Oh no, volatile Dweevil. Now, one of them's the Raging Longlegs, and one of them is the... I can't remember the name of it. The one crustacean in the... Actually, no, wait, there are other crustaceans, but the lobster thing. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, is the game finally done going ahead and scaring me shitless? No! I don't remember how many sub-levels this has. I only really remember the sub-levels of the dungeons in the main game. In the post-game, it's like, well, however many they have. And we had a white die on us. Oh boy, this was a floor. Love sphere. And down to the 4th sub-level. Oh, wait. This is the boss rush one. I'm pretty sure. Is this? Yep. Spicy spray. And dive. Bye, season. Hope to see you again here soon. So that way I'm not too terribly lonely. Oh jeez, this fight in and of itself is nerve-wracking. No! No! We had one of them die. Stupid. There any? I don't think, if I remember right, I think like there's absolutely no eggs that drop like anywhere in all of the rest of the dungeon. So like, if you end up getting leafed, you're kind of stuck being leafed. which is so painful. And it's also, because of the polluted snagret, is a lot of just like blind luck. So it can be like a minute to beat it, or it can be like 20 minutes to beat it. Well, usually not that long. That'd be utterly ridiculous, but still. Oh, jeez. Really? I still haven't had, like, the best, like, possible layout yet. Oh, great. Again. Again. And come on. Of course they do it like that. Okay. That is the only treasure on this floor, ironically enough, but to get it, we have to go down there. And oddly, for ages, I actually thought that the polluted snagret was the only thing that was on this floor. No, there's actually 2 additional burrowing snagrets on this floor. If you, like, trigger the right areas. Name, lustrous element. Also, huzzah, we didn't have another Pikmin die to the blinking deleted snagret. right, this is a break floor. I forgot that they had these. The Hole of Heroes and the Cavern of Chaos both have these, which are what I like to call break floors. Nothing super deadly, just a bunch of... Hello to the Mamutas again. And throw a blue in to get 3 more blues. When in doubt, always choose blue. And there's also a geyser here. We've gotten 4 treasures out of 13. Oh, I remember this floor. Yay! Oh no, that Wollywog is in a horrible spot. Run away. And also we had your yellow get caught by a hermit crawl mad, so death. Okay, and the exit is blocked. Alright, that's open. Also, how would you get Pikmin over here? Seriously. I'm like, I don't know how you would get anything besides blue Pikmin over there to throw in that candy pop bud. I don't. Also, this is like the most generous place I've seen this. That is kind of surprising that they are not trying to pick up that Wollywog. 28 Ultra Bitter Sprays. Nutrient Silo. There's a couple of dungeon floors that are like this in the final 3 dungeons, and every one of them is a nightmare to get through. Well, that was loud and unexpected. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. Just give me a second. Yes. Okay, okay. Quack, 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 quack. This is this floor. And speaking of which, we had a red die from being hit by a boulder. Just get. As said before, this place stresses me out. Wait, what? Okay. Bye. Oh, okay. And also, we just had another couple of deaths. And I do not feel bad about taking back all of these cannon beetles. Joyless Jewel. Oh, this is actually kind of unusual. I'm pretty sure it's actually kind of rare to have the exit to the next floor be behind where you started on this floor in the Hole of Heroes. And nothing. Let's see here. Is door number 2 also nothing? Door number 2 is also nothing. What about door number 3? Nope, door number 3 is also empty. What about door number 4? Every single door had nothing. This, it is? It's another, like... Is there anything over on this side of the dungeon? Nope, just another red candy pop bud. Okay. Okay. $30 ultra bitter spray. 31. Are there any more of those? I forget what the name of them are, in all honesty. Unfortunately, I need more ultra spicy sprays. And also, I think they expected this dungeon to be like way worse than it was. Over here, sub-level 9. Oh, I remember this floor. This floor is actually kind of interesting in my honest opinion. Anything? Anything? Nope. It is funny how the ball bear actually wakes up the big ball orbs when it runs through them. And bitter? No, no, no. How did they even attack it without being lit on fire? That's my question. Thank you. Head around. Take out the orange. Now time for the one enemy that actually has an item in it. And death. Head back over and Dimensional slicer. $14 ultra spicy sprays. Are they really about to finish that wall? Yes, they are. There's 9 little troopers. Oh, I recognize this floor. Okay, time for one of the actual tougher floors in here, which is the double king ball black floor. Run away. It's stuck. It's stuck. Oh no, no. Okay, only one purple died. One purple died. Okay, I can live with that. Kinda have to have them carry this to the ship to get enough room to actually fight the other one. I'm over. Split. Purples. Purples. Okay, that was very, 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 very insanely close. Oh, that scared the living bejeepers out of me. Oh, and I recognize this item. Really? They decided to put mid-tights on this floor? This is the treasure gyro block. Alright, this is the Bosphorus. Unfortunately, I'm going to get to the next floor and end things here for now. Yeah, I'm ending it on, like, floor 11. Which, as you can see, is an Empress Ball Black's floor. So, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my work. And please do share my content and join the Discord. It really does help me out. Follow me here on Twitch and on Facebook in order to come aboard the Starship LP. We don't have your hero, villain, or NPC. I hope when all our games are over to see you in heaven one day. Bye-bye.